Good morning, everybody. It's 7 at 7 on the 7th, or 7 on the 7th. Time for my live podcast from the Funny Farm. Hope y'all doing good today. I'm doing all right. All right's pretty good for me. Kind of like it when I'm all right. Well, me and my girls just hanging out. Just got through making the bed and kind of dragging a little bit. Got a surgery appointment today. They're going to remove some more of my leg. Happy days. Not like over half of it was enough, so they're going to take a little bit more. So here we are, live at Funny Farm, and this podcast is going to be basically how to get things done now that you're 4'1". You can't reach stuff anymore. Or I can't. I don't know about you. Things are totally different than they were when I was standing and walking. But that's okay, because we're still getting around pretty damn good. And we're turning this disability into new abilities just by dealing with it. And see if I can see on this phone, which I can't never see on it real good. There we go. All right, let's see if we can find Tink. There's Queenie. Queenie, what you doing? Good morning, girl. Good morning, Queenie. And there's Tink. Yeah, she's going to say God too. Yeah, that's my girls. So anyway, that's my girls. All right. And we've been working on getting the damn table that was in here out, getting some more carpet put back down. And like I said, we just got through making the bed. We got Tink's bloody sheet up there on it. So, because she's going through her cycle, I guess you'd call it. And now it's time to cook a little breakfast. Our sink's a mess, but we did get everything washed, so everything is actually clean. It's just dirty dishes stacked up. Clean dishes stacked up. And we're not going to use it this morning anyway, because we're going to have us a sausage biscuit. See, that's all clean. But hey, look, check it out. Countertop turned out real good. Got to finish it off a little bit. And got hot and cold running water. Double sink with a garbage disposal right here in the master suite. Cooktop over there. Then here in the auxiliary room, we got this little table set up for stuff. That's our microwave and our slow cooker, a couple refrigeration units, and all the food we could possibly want right here in this little sweet setup we got. Turn his background. You want to see all that? You want to see me, my smiling face this morning. And let's see. This here looks like breakfast. So that's what we're going to do this morning. We're going to have us a little breakfast. And we will go from there. All right. So, with just one of you, and you had to set things up because you want to make sure you can take care of stuff yourself. Because every time you turn around, you don't want to have to be calling somebody to come over and help you do this or help you do that. You want to try to be able to take care of as much as you can by yourself, for yourself. Not only is it a pain in the ass to have to wait on people, but it's a pain in the ass for them to have to wait on you. And if they ain't complaining about it, you need to question, why ain't they complaining? What are they getting out of it? Is it somebody that's truly doing it for charity or because they love you? Or are they taking advantage of you and you're just not aware of it? Well, from my point of view, I was running into a whole lot of people that were taking advantage of the crazy one-legged old man in the wheelchair because they thought, if we don't help him, he can't do it. So we're gonna make it where he has trouble getting stuff done, so we can help him some more and help themselves to some more. But I've eliminated 99.999% of that by setting this house up and my master suite up so that I can take care of stuff on my own. You know, right here. See, I haven't even left the suite this morning. I've got my breakfast cooking, um, and doing a little podcast right here now. Hey, check out my new cannula system I've designed. I'm not going to show you the workings of it. I will show you this, and because I know you're going to notice it sooner or later. It doesn't run around my ears, all right, and under my chin. See, no cannula there. Just a little line on the side now. And it works just fine, and it does not interfere with stuff. When my nose gets a little stuffed up or it gets sore from the oxygen, I can take this booger and put it right down here, all right, below my mouth. Now it blows the oxygen across in front of my mouth, and I'm able to breathe that way through my pie hole, because my pie hole sucks in a lot of oxygen some days because I'm a mouth breather. You know, my nose, like right now, is already almost stopped up. It's that time of year for it to do that. And sausage biscuit is done. Yay. Sucker's hot. So we're going to have us a breakfast. We're going to take our medicine. We're going to start our day so we can go see the wonderful people about letting them hack off my leg. And better to hack off than to, well, we won't tell about the other off, but hack off or back off. And there's some more offs. You know what I'm talking about. But so that's all about self-care. We're probably going to talk about that part of self-care. But you taking care of yourself, you know what I'm talking about. Anyway, so in windows, that's another thing. When you're 4'1", windows that are way up there probably aren't doing you any good. I don't even worry about them anymore. I cover them up. They just don't matter. I can't use them. They're of no benefit to me. Now I have the windows right now, basically around my house, are cameras. Those cameras are on a monitor. Anytime I wanted to look outside, I can check out that monitor. It's got 8 windows on it. And those 8 windows, well, I can't get this thing to, there it goes. Those 8 windows, I want to look outside. There they are, 8 of them, right there in one spot. 8 windows. It's pretty cool. And not only that, if something goes on, I've got evidence of it. It's not really a security system as much anymore as windows. I get to watch the dogs when they go in and out of the shop, in and out of the house. You know, I get to keep an eye on them. I don't pull it up on my phone when I'm gone because it's a closed system. It's not on Wi-Fi. I've got a Wi-Fi system I'm attaching to my chair in the shop with a backup on it, but I'm going to use it to make more podcasts in the future. I just haven't really felt up to doing that. In and out of these hospitals and feeling like crap, kind of slows progress down. I've been in and out of hospitals since December of last year, and unresponsive for almost the whole month of December to ending up in a nursing home in let's see, January, February, March, and April. Was in a nursing home for rehab to learn how to stand and walk and go to the bathroom by myself and eat and take care of myself. Because when I went in the hospital, back in the hospital in January to February, VA, they actually were trying to set me up with what's it called, hospice, but it's not called hospice, it's something else. But anyway, it's the same as hospice, because that doctor in there, he was convinced. He said, man, you ain't gonna make it. I said, no, I'm gonna make it. I don't need your shit. So I'm not on hospice today, although they are sending me some stuff in the mail, take care of myself, you know. They had me a nurse coming by here 3 or 4 times a week for a while till I ran her off. I said, shoot, I said, I really don't think I need you anymore. I said, you're just an inconvenience. So I quit doing that. And but I was hospitalized pretty much all of last week uh, due to a bad infection uh, from my leg. And that's one of the reasons why we're going to the surgical appointment today, is because of that infection. And they're going to whack off the end of it. You know, there's another one of them offs. Whack off, back off, and off. Just get off. So here we go. We're gonna, like I said, we're breakfast time. We made the bed. Uh, got our neat little bathroom suite. And that picture there is basically from that point in the backyard, and blew it up and put it over the window because I can't see out that window anyway. So who cares about that window? And that's our massive jacuzzi tub that I could actually literally drown in. It's 6 foot wide. I mean, 6 foot long, 3 foot wide, and almost 24 inches deep, with a 3/4 horsepower jacuzzi pump on it and about 8 jets. And it'll rip the skin right off of you. Yeah, I like it. So get in there and just relax. I'm gonna set the TV system up where I can watch TV in there as well, so I can just chill out in the bathtub, watch a movie, watch a TV show, whatever, watch the news maybe sometimes, and just kick back, you know, because that's what we do at the end of the day, is we kick back and enjoy life. Been building a little bit here lately. Uh, got some new stuff. Um, see if we can get this thing to move again. We got some new stuff we've been working on. Come on, there we go. That is the 2-point balance system right there. And how that works is when I need it, I can fold it out, something like that, and like that. Then I have 2 points of balance when I need to stand up and finish getting dressed or whatever I'm doing. I have 2 points of balance. I have one right here and one right here. All right. Now, when I'm standing, I'm not in danger of falling because I can bebop off the bed and the balance bar. All right. It's attached to the foot of the bed. When I'm done with it, I simply fold it back up, fold it around, let it go. Now, there it is. 2-point balance system. And I just broke it. That's all right. It was prototype. It's going to break. I'm going to break it. I want to break it. Because if I don't break it, you just might break it if you get one. And I don't want you breaking it. We're going to try to get back to some other stuff. Right now, we've decided we're going to try to get this cannula out there first, because it's something we can mass produce and mass market relatively easy. There we go. I can't get that thing to switch when I want it to. I think I'm using the wrong thing. Let me try this stylus, if it works better. Yeah, that works a lot better. All right, so instead of using a finger, we're going to use a stylus. Get back, Tink. Lay down. Lay down, Tink. Tink. Look. She's just ignoring me. Lay down. Down. Ah! Back. Back. Down. Good girl. All right. Anyway, show you what I have to take for breakfast, other than my sausage biscuit. This is my medication chamber. This is what I have to take in the mornings. Most of it's for breathing. Well, almost all of it's for breathing. Some of it's for my heart. I had a bunch of antibiotics in there till just the other day when I finished taking all of them. Because I finished taking all my antibiotics today, because that's what I'm supposed to do. And then, of course, I've got breathing treatment over there, and my other alternative medicines, which are pretty good. I like. They really help. I instead of taking Zoloft and being basically messed up all day long, 24/7, 7 days a week, and feeling like I'm stoned all the time because I'm taking a pharmaceutical medicine that doesn't really do what I need it to do other than sedate me. And I don't like to be sedated. I can take my Kilm right here and put in a percentage of CBD and medical marijuana, and take 1 or 2 draws off of that regularly. Not often, but regularly. And it's kind of like I don't know, it just relaxes me, makes me hungry, makes me want to eat. It takes the stress away, and it wears off. That feeling of, oh no, euphoria or whatever, the little bit I get from it, because it is, like I said, 80% at least CBD when I mix it up, and only 10 or 20% of THC plant. And I mix it up and I grind it and I put it in this little container here. And see if I can get this moved over again. Boom. There we go. All right. Then I take that, get this situated. That's better. No, not really. We'll get in there. There it is. All right. Anyway, I take that and I put it in here. Right there. You see that? Now this is expired. That's in here, so I need to get rid of that. I'll do that real quick. There's my tank. Take this little booger right here. Now that it's empty, take my medicine. It's all fixed up and ground up, mixed up, ready to go. Put just a little bit in there. It holds approximately, I don't know, between a quarter and a half a gram, which is not very much. We're talking about a pinch of a pinch that's in there. And this right here, that right there, will last me all day long. I mean, that's it. That's all I need. I don't need to run around stoned. I don't need to run around all incoherent. I need to be able to pay attention to what I'm doing. But I do need the benefits that the medicine has to offer me. It helps me a little bit with my pain, with my phantom pain. Helps me with my state of mind. And all I've got to do is push the little button and wait till the lights turn green. If you see that crazy guy right there, that's a sticker got of me. It's got all my contact information on it in microscopic lettering. And I put it on stuff that I give to people. That way, if they ever need my contact information, they can't see it. But all they got to do is pull up their smartphone cameras and take a picture of it and blow it up. You can read it, every last bit of it. And it takes up very little space. Fun little picture, and so I got all my contact information on it. And it's a sticker. And that's all we do. That's it. It takes one. Very little exhale. It's no fire, no combustion, no nothing. It's not an oil vapor. It's no chemicals involved. It's 100% Mother Nature's green abundance, taking care of health situations that pharmaceutical companies want me to take poison to fix. And I'm not willing to do that today. Not all pharmaceuticals are poison. A lot of them are. Some of the poisons we take because we have to. You know, people on chemotherapy and what have you, they have to take poison to cure themselves. I'm not sure I'm really taking any poison right now. I take some prednisone, which is not really good for me, but I'm cutting it back. I have a wonderful pulmonologist, Dr. Jones, and she pretty much understands me that I don't want to be in hospital anymore than I have to. So she prescribes me more prednisone than I actually take or actually supposed to take. That way I keep some on hand. So the days or the times that I'm having breathing difficulties, I can double or triple up, on my prednisone. I can take 40 or 60 milligrams, depending on how bad off I am. If I'm not breathing very well and I'm really struggling to breathe, and I go to the hospital, well, number one, they're going to put me in the hospital for a few days. They're going to do a bunch of unnecessary tests. They're going to want to do a bunch of X-rays and this and that. They're going to they're going to be confined to a bed, in the hospital room, and not have my snacks, not have my dogs, not have my TV, and like I said, you just can't go in and then treat you and let you back out. They're going to keep your ass. Uh, so instead of doing that nowadays, I just do an extra breathing treatment, take about 40 or 60 milligrams of prednisone here at the house, fix me something to drink, and some iced tea or something like that, uh, and set a little light snack on the side because I can't eat it now because I'm having trouble breathing. You can't eat when you're breathing. It's not working right. So I'll set that aside and till my breathing gets a little better, clearer, start eating my snack, build up a little bit of energy back, get my happy butt right back up out of bed, and never even hardly slow down at all because of taking care of it for ourselves. Because why? Because we're the crazy one-legged old man in a wheelchair, and we just do things that way. When I was brought up and I was learning how to work on stuff, learning how to work on cars, all that good stuff, the mechanics I knew back then, they overhauled engines. Yeah, they didn't buy them from a warehouse. It wasn't something they purchased from another company. They built them themselves because they were mechanics. When the starter went bad, a lot of times we didn't go to the parts house and buy a new starter. Um, we took the one apart, put new brushings in it, sanded down the damn contacts, and put it back together. Worked just fine. Sometimes better than new. We knew how to fix that shit. Starter went bad, we replaced it. We didn't always replace it. The whole starter, sometimes we just replace the solenoid on the starter because that's what's going on with it. Most of the time, it wasn't the starter, it was the solenoid. And I can't breathe. This. We replaced it ourselves. My air fryer went out on me, and I took it apart and found the switch in it that was bad. Ordered it on Amazon. Came in, put it back together. Bingo bambo. I got a air fryer back working. Didn't spend $180 on a new one. You know, I fixed that $180 air fryer myself with a $20 part and went on about my business. Um, Saving our planet, our Mother Earth, saving me, saving the postman from having to bring that big old box up to my house. Truly appreciates that. Uh, Saving the transportation costs for a new unit because I just got a little bitty box with a little bitty switch in it, about that big, and 12 wires on it. Plug it in, unplug the old one, plug that new booger in, put it back together. New air fryer's working again. Coffee pot did it the same way. My washing machine, same thing. Went in there one day to use it, and it wouldn't start up and run. Kept coming up with error codes. And the error code was told me that the switch on the door lid switch was malfunctioning. Took the top of it off, took that switch out, cleaned up the contacts, puffed up the springs a little bit, put it back together, closed the lid, washing machine fixed. All right. Not only did not buy a new washing machine, which some people would have done, um, I didn't have a repairman come out for $100 an hour, which a lot of people would have done. I didn't buy a $95 lid switch, which most people would have done. I did what the crazy one-legged old man in a wheelchair does, and that's repair what you got and just keep marching. If it's fixed, don't work on it. If it's broken, fix it. If you can't fix it, throw it away. Works every time. Do that with my life. That's how I live. It's almost like scientific. You know, if it works, repeat it. Do it again. Keep marching. If it's not working, change it. Change course. March back the other way. Do something different. If that works, keep doing it. It's kind of like we all know the definition for insanity. You know, hey, you're doing the same thing over and over and over, and you're expecting different results. You're crazy as hell. I got tired of being crazy as hell. Now I expect different results, but I don't do the same thing over and over and over unless it works. If it works, I do it over and over and over because I want those results. I'm not expecting different results. I'm expecting the results to be just what they are. You know, I don't put garbage in my body. I don't have to worry about garbage tearing up my body. You know, something's not happening. I think I got enough phones. All right. In this podcast, we're going to discuss a lot of different things. Cooking, how to cook in such a way that's easy for me now that I'm 4'1". Storing, things, how to make my house wheelchair friendly, with the least amount of changes, how to keep it that way, how to keep this oxygen line from tangling up on the wheels of my wheelchair when I'm rolling around the house and when I'm doing things that I want to do, when I'm in the shop and playing with a dog, when I go to bed. How to keep that oxygen line untangled, yet still tethered to me, that I'm dragging it around, not hanging up on stuff, not wrapping around the wheel of my wheelchair, Always got a flow of oxygen everywhere I go. I'm going to show you some designs I've got. Some different items. We're going to tie-dye some button-down shirts because we like button-down shirts. We like tie-dye. Not a t-shirt person. That always made me too hot, so I don't do t-shirts. Getting buttoned down, I don't want to have nothing to do with it. And we're going to play with our dogs. We're going to serve the Lord. We're going to have a good time. So y'all tune in. Can't tell you how regularly we're going to be there, but it's going to be very informative. It's going to be very helpful. I'm going to show you how I cook for myself. You know, sometimes I cook just single servings. Those single servings are usually cut up from a multi-serving pack because I don't want to buy a $1.75 bag of chips. All right, every time I want a bag of chips, I want to buy a big bulk, and this is basically with everything, and where they cost me 60 cents a piece, and I have whatever I want when I want it, and I'm not spending $1.75 a pop on it when I do it. Same with my sausage biscuits. I buy a big box of them for $1 something a piece. I'm good to go. When I cook stuff, it takes a lot of prep work, such as oh shoot, what it's called. Anyway, anything takes a lot of prep work. I'll cook a bunch of it, and then I'll freeze it in individual packages. Or maybe I'll lay it out individually on the cookie sheet, and put that in the deep freeze. Basically flash freeze every item individually. Then I'll break them off the cookie sheet, throw them in a big gallon bag in a pile, and to get out what I want when I'm ready to eat it. Works out really good. I'll do the same thing with gravies. When I make white gravy, I make a whole bunch of it. Pour it in the ice trays. Stick the ice trays in the deep freeze. Let them freeze. Break them out of the ice trays. And now I have bags of gravy in ice cube form in my freezer. I've got white gravy. I've got brown gravy. I've got chicken gravy. I've got turkey gravy. All kind of different gravy. Kind of like having the little bouillon cubes, or broth, in a container. So when you need broth, you can just toss a bouillon cube in there, and you've got beef broth or chicken broth. Well, I do the same thing with gravy, but it's not cubes. It's cubes, ice cubes. Works really good. So be nice to yourself. Be nice to somebody else. Come back and watch, see what I do. We're building some wheelchair stuff and some stuff that's aggressively built for the aggressive user. If you're in a wheelchair, stuff gets broken all the time. We run into stuff. We run over stuff. The dogs, you got to look out for us. Everybody else better look out for us because we're going to run you over. Don't get in my way because I got things to do. But I'm going to be nice to somebody. I'm going to be nice to myself. I'm going to trust God. I'm going to have faith in faith. Y'all have a great day. See ya. Now I got to turn this off. Nope, it's not off. Now it's off. Yep.